Hello everyone. In this chapter we are going to talk about how the soul acts in the physical world with the body, and this video will be about the brain, site of the soul. Let's get started. The brain is where the soul resides, and the reason I'm saying that is pretty simple. If I removed your hand from your body, you would not lose your consciousness. If I removed your leg, or any other body part from you, you still wouldn't lose your consciousness, except for the brain. If I removed your brain, you wouldn't be able to be conscious. And since consciousness is the biggest manifestation of the soul, the brain must be the bridge between the soul and the body.
But Thomas, how do you know that consciousness isn't just an emerging property of the brain? Why can't the brain subsist without any kind of immaterial nonsense?
This problem is really easy to solve, because we already solved it before. We said that material reality is not self-subsistent, and it relies on immateriality to exist. Likewise, the brain is a material entity. Therefore it relies on its immaterial form to exist. Since consciousness is an immaterial property, as we determined it to be, then consciousness cannot possibly rely on the brain's existence, because this would break our axiom. Being a physical entity, the brain is the organ that controls all of the animal powers. This means that instinct exists because of it. Why am I telling you? Because this will be a crucial part of this chapter. Of all the animal powers, the five senses are the only ones that don't take place inside of the brain. They take place in the nerves, and in the central nervous system. The brain only elaborates the signals, storing them, recreating them, and using them as a guide tool. This is why, if I want you to stop seeing, I will gouge your eyes, and not your brain. The human brain is thus able to perceive the outer world, but it doesn't work on the supernatural, therefore it bases its decisions on individuality and subjectivity. This is why people who use their brains as an end, and not as a tool for their souls, are often individualistics and do not believe in objective reality. They are not using their being in the fullest, but they are limited in their physical bodies. The limitation of the brain explains why animals have brains which are entirely similar to us, yet cannot use intellect and will. In fact, intellect and will go directly against the brain, because when the brain suggests that a tree is entirely different from another tree, intellect grasps their similarity and groups them both under the same word. And when the brain suggests that you have to eat in the middle of an important event or job application, will prevents your body from going in search of food. These behaviors are not found in animals, yet they all have brains like ours, which suggests that we have additional capabilities, as we have demonstrated previously. But the brain also has powers. It has its capabilities, analogous to intellect and will, and yes, that's what we are going to talk about next time. Until then, be well.